What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of RJ's Reviews, and it's been a while since I've done one of these live stream styled reviews, and yeah. And so today we've actually got something a bit on the weird side, and something that I typically won't really review, but over the last week, Nvidia released their GeForce Now service, which is apparently a cloud gaming service, and I don't know. It's a bit weird, but it's like you can now play your games over the internet. I mean, like, isn't that the concept of live streaming? But what really piqued my interest is that this has been in development since like last summer. But a lot of the games that I actually kind of play are on here, like PC building simulators on here. I don't think Minecraft's on here though. I just wanted to kind of try it out for today's video. I'm up in the air about its security and stuff, but if you're a budget gamer, I could see where it's actually a very good thing. You see, apparently, because if you can actually get into it for free, and however, where the only limitation is that you have to you are only limited to an hour of playtime. Otherwise, you would have to relaunch the game or something like that. So if you're fine with that limitation, go right ahead. But the only thing I am concerned about, though, in this case, is the fact that is the way that it actually is initially how you have to validate that you actually own the game. Like, in the case of PC Building Simulator, I actually had to prove that I actually had a copy of the game by signing into my Steam account. Now, I don't know if the next guy who was waiting to use the server was going to if it was going to dump or not. That's the only thing that I find concerning about that initially. And also it remembering all your Steam account stuff. But I know you aren't here for me talking about the security preamble. You know that that cloud stuff is still up in the air, especially for a lot of people. It's just a bit much, but honestly, it's video games. It really shouldn't be of concern, like, unless it's got a lot of progress that you've made in your games, and if you lose it to a hacker, it really shouldn't matter, because that's all it's really storing. However, it does do passwords and stuff, but that's the only thing I have a concern about. Anyway, so I've actually done my initial testing on PC Building Simulator. It's an easy thing for its servers to probably run because, well, PC Building Simulator, although it seems like it's a bit of an insane game, I was able to get it to run on my old Windows PC just fine, and even though they have, like, RTX stuff in theirs. So, I'm gonna cut to some gameplay, and yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so here we are in this GeForce Now thing, and initially, if you look at it, it's just, I mean, it's cool. I mean, getting access to a full-on PC with all this high-spec stuff is actually a pretty good idea. But unfortunately, this might not be a good driving force. They had to put Fortnite at the second thing you see. That is not a good thing. But let's play a good old game of PC Building Simulator. I haven't played the PC version in a while. I've only been playing the Switch version, which the state of the Switch version is that it hasn't been updated in like since the Switch version even came out, now I just gotta get my Ethernet in because it kind of requires a bit of a good a good internet signal. In fact, I don't think you can even see or hear me. Alright, let me just get this Wi-Fi to Ethernet adapter. There we go. Now we're good. Alright, you gotta just keep checking my YouTube stuff and you just gotta get it to work. Of course, it might be a bit spotty on my connection to it, but if you have a good connection and you have a potato for a PC, this is a good service, but be wary as it is cloud. I'm not much of a huge fan of cloud. I don't really use cloud that much. I just have I mean, again, from standpoint that I'm going for, yeah. Otherwise, it's pretty good, actually. I was able to use just generic Wi-Fi and get a very good connection with the servers and get a good frame rate on PC Building Simulator itself. And I haven't played the full version of the game in quite a while outside of the Switch version. But I will say that they actually have a bit of polish in this one. You can tell that their designs are similar to the Google Material design. Oh wait, you can't even hear me. Oh wait, can you? Oh good, yes you can. But yeah, anyway. But it's surprising, unfortunately, yeah, there's this, and then there's the loading times. Honestly, I'm not opposed to the Switch version if you're in the mood for being a console person, but yeah. But anyway, let's do a bit of PC Building Simulator gameplay. And yes, these Nvidia GeForce Now computers are actually Windows 10 PCs with Steam on them and a special driver package for the actual Nvidia Now thing. It's gonna take a while though, because because YouTube. Alright, I just gotta wait for all these things to load. Unfortunately, if you're a streamer like I am, or as you can see, if you're one of those low-budget streamers like I am, it is not a very good thing for that. You'd need a very good connection to deal with this. Because I've got stuff like OBS open and I think all of this stuff crashed. Hold up. Oh, my phone's dead. Great. I'll just wait for this to, and I'll just keep playing through my generic music. unfortunately, I think it stopped responding, so I think I'm just gonna end this one here. Will my command Q work? There we go, there's my command Q. Oh, and would you look at that, it actually loaded. But yeah, I'm not running at the highest resolution, I'm running at like my normal 720p, but as you can see, it's actually pretty good looking. I mean, like, this is actually running pretty good, actually. Of course, then I got this thing that I got this beast that I made in the game. It at least knows that the connection is horrible just by looking at it, but otherwise, yeah, it's pretty good. Oh yeah, I had that issue. I overclocked the RAM on the thing too, but I overclocked the RAM on that and screwed it up. But it is running okay. I mean, even with the stream on it, of course the actual stuff on it is like is a bit on the odd side. But if you're fine with all of this, with this kind of stuff, I mean, it's an actually good thing, but if you're fine with stuff being on the cloud, of course, but I know of some people who actually aren't, so this might not be the best system for them. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna leave it off here. So thanks for watching today's video, and or today's stream. Hopefully next week I could get a stream out about the upgrades to the system that you were watching this video on, and or the system that this video was produced on, and I'll be getting reviews out, or I'll be getting upgrades to my Mac soon. Stay tuned for that. I'm probably going to be producing a tutorial-ish vlog or something, because I haven't vlogged much in the recent while. So that's gonna do it for today, and let me just get out of here, and I'll be seeing you next time, and bye.